All right, good morning. Um, I am logged into Google Classroom just to go over what we talked about if you missed the live stream or if you weren't in class. I am also logged in as a fake student. So, first period, if you notice a new student in class, his name is Mookie Betts. He's a third grader. He's actually a professional baseball player, but whatever. So, in the stream, we can see other things I've been posting. And I'm on the computer, so it looks a little bit different from the iPad. In the iPad, the stream, classwork, and the people thing, I think that's just for teachers. That's at the bottom. I'm going to click classwork because that's more organized. And so we have three things we've been doing. So for the syllabus, you had the syllabus document and a form to fill out digitally to say that you and your folks had gone over the syllabus. There's a video you can watch if you don't want to read the syllabus. There's a paper link. Or you could, on that one, completely do it in paper and just return the signed paper to me. Both options have a place for comments or questions and a way to share contact information. So they both do the same thing. Pick what works for you. That's the easiest one. We got that our first day. I'd like those back by Monday. So if we look at the Flipgrid, there's the join code. And the join code, when you have the app, it's this Google thing, but not the Flipgrid part. It's my last name, Heidenreich, and the number that came up. So that's the join code for first period. Each period has a different number. Make sure you're joining the right period. So those of you who were here, most of us, our iPad downloaded the app and it worked well. This is the first time it's just for fun. You were just telling me your name so I can pronounce it correctly, nicknames, so that I can know if you don't use your regular name, telling me something interesting about yourself, and asking me a question. This is just a get to know you activity. It will be for points, but if technology prevents you from doing it because you can't join or because your iPad doesn't let you download the app, then I'll excuse you from this assignment this time. We will eventually get Flipgrid working. So if you're using a regular computer at home, it is a website. You can just do it on a website and you don't necessarily need to use the app. But to do it on the iPad, you pretty much got to go through the app. We found out that it doesn't website work so well. Lastly, today is the sleep articles. And so in those sleep articles, I like to use a slide. Oh, thank you. Yes, it thinks I just logged into this account and don't know how to use it. So I have the Google Slides up here. For you, it might be a yellow box. And when I look at the slides, it has the links that I need and places for me to write answers. Now, this first slide is a set of instructions. It's pretty much the same set of instructions that were already in Google Classroom for the assignment. Thank you, I understand. If you click these blue links, that gets you to the articles. There are two articles, each with two questions. Those questions have right answers, and I will be looking for correct answers on that. This is just a link to my website where I'm going to post this video and other similar videos. And the second slide has a reflection. This reflection, I'm going to ask you to name one important reason why we need sleep. And you can do that straight from the articles. That can happen. Or you can play this YouTube video, which is also on my website, and have extra resources to think about why we need sleep. Again, there's many correct answers. Pick what you think is most important. But the second half of your reflection, you want to reflect on whether or not you think you get enough. And we're actually going to study our sleep in an indirect way. We're going to each keep track of our sleep next week and then conglomerate or analyze all the data for the whole seventh grade after we remove the names and see where your sleep falls against the average of the seventh grade. So we'll be able to kind of answer that question of not so much do you get enough sleep, but do you get above average? And so I'm looking for 3-sentence reflection. We can talk in sentences, we can think in sentences, so hopefully we can write in sentences. And if you're smart, you can split the screen and have the stories you're looking at and have the story you're looking at next to the questions. And if there's a fancy science word you need to spell, it'll be right there in the article as well. I'm not super harping on spelling, but it's also not too hard to spell correctly and complete sentences when we're using our iPad and other resources. If you have questions, shoot me an email. If it's a detailed question, I might shoot you back a Google Meet one-on-one video chat time. Otherwise, try to join me at 10:30 for my Zoom. I'm going to post that Zoom link in Google Classroom. It's already there in the announcements, but I'm going to repost it so it's easier to find. And I hope to see you there, or I hope you have a good time and your work is pretty easy to get through today. I'll see you Monday.